obviously we've got a massive week coming up. Every single person who's attending Momentum, we're going to be celebrating so many people walking the stage. And obviously the big one, which we're going to be doing, is our quadruple IMD. SASHIN Govender is on this call, and he is going to teach us how to present the new presentation from today to expand and explode into 1 million team expansion members this year, 2019. Sash, can you hear me?
Hey, Sal, I can hear you. Can you hear me clearly?
Sash, just speak up a little bit.
Can you hear me clearly?
There we go. Absolutely, we can hear you now. Sash, it's over to you. The numbers are jumping. We've got about 250 people left to jump on the call.
Sounds good. I'm actually in the business lounge right now. You probably can't see me right now. It's very distorted. The lighting is pretty bad, but as long as you can get the information, that's vital. So once again, thank you so much for taking out the time on a Sunday, jumping on this call. I appreciate your time. I value your time. And most importantly, I cherish your time because, you know, we are together. Literally, if we work together, which we are doing, we become undoubtedly one of the fastest growing movements around the world, one of the biggest brands around the world. And, you know, we have several hundreds of people right now. I've got a few things I want to share with you and talk to you about, and then shoot straight for, you know, the actual train the presenters and be able to help you keep the presentation to nothing more than 17 minutes max and teach you how to do this, how to do it the right way. This call is recorded. So once it's done, we're actually going to take this call and we're going to post it in the groups for nothing more than 48 hours and then take it off YouTube from there onwards. So there's a few things I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I'm actually going to open up a short PowerPoint that I actually had planned out, including the presentation, and we can take it from there. So very simple, guys. Just a few things I wanted to talk to you about before we head into it. You know, United 2019. Well, firstly, we all know that Momentum is sold out. We all know that Momentum was going to get sold out whether you booked your seat or not. And now I'm receiving a lot of text messages, people texting me and saying, Sashin, can I get a ticket to Momentum? Unfortunately, the event is sold out. It's done. It's dusted. There's virtually no way you can possibly get a ticket to the event. But I will tell you one thing. If your desire level is higher than the average individual out there, I want you to get to Momentum on Saturday morning of the event. Stand outside. There's certain people that probably won't check in. Certain people who bought a ticket that probably won't show up. I still want you to try get in by buying a ticket at the door. I'm not guaranteeing you. I promise you it's sold out. They probably won't even sell you a ticket, but there might be 2 tickets. There might be 2 people who probably could not show up, and you can buy their ticket. If there's an empty seat, it's available to you. Desire means everything. I've got people coming all the way from, you know, Ghana, people coming from Swaziland, people coming from Lesotho because they want a ticket. Last night, I was actually presenting in Johannesburg, and, you know, someone said, hey, I'm going to be there too. So just letting you know that you want to be able to get there on Saturday morning, no late. Doors open at about 8 a.m., so you want to be able to get there as well. Now, if you're dead serious about taking this business to the next level, every single person that actually went to United with me for the past 7 years, isn't it? You know, on this call right now, there's a few people who have actually been to United, but every person that actually went to United has come back and always ranked up, not just once, not just twice, but some of them have gone right to the top of the pinnacle or the top of the company, the compensation plan, the top of the pinnacle or top of the compensation plan. But understand something, United is going to be in Los Angeles, and it's going to be between the 12th till 14th April 2019. And this is the very first event and only event of the year where you have CVO, CEO, president, vice president, entire corporate team, and almost every single IMD in one arena. Never been done, never will be done again. It's only at United and no other event. For safety issues, these guys cannot fly across the world in one plane or attend one event. But this event is an exception. And when you get to this event, I've seen people come back and just flip the switch and take their business to the next level. So if you want to get plugged in, it's going to cost you about 25,000 Rand for your flights, for your accommodation, for your training ticket, and probably some food for the weekend. Flying on Thursday, fly out on Monday morning, 25,000 Rand. I know it's a lot of money, but I'm telling you right now, you want to be able to take 25,000 and make yourself 250,000 or 500,000, etc. Or even, you know, that's monthly. So, you know, is it guaranteed? No, it's not. Nothing is guaranteed in life. But let me tell you something right now. When you look at this entire slideshow right now, this picture on the top left-hand side, you see a guy by the name of Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street. And I was very fortunate to actually meet Jordan twice or 3 times, in fact. My very first trip to Los Angeles, when I met Jordan Belfort, I bumped into him at one of my friend's house, and next thing you know, he invited me again to his office. But I'll tell you why he invited me. Because the conversation that myself and Jordan had when he invited me was like, he basically said, Sashin, you got 2 minutes to sell me on a conversation or reason on why you and I should talk for the next 2 hours. Why should I take you for lunch? Why should I drop everything for the next 2 hours and hang out with you? You literally have 2 minutes. And I'm like, damn, what do I say to this guy? He's got all the money in the world. He's making over $100 million in net worth. This guy literally is featured on movies. There's books written on him. He's one of the most sought after closers around the world. So what do I say to him in 2 minutes that can get his attention? I can't motivate this guy because he's already self-motivated. I can't make him more wealthy because he's way more successful than I am. So I'm trying to figure out now, how do I go around and impress him within that 2 minutes that I get 2 hours of his time? So guess what I said to him? I said to him, Jordan, do you have a foundation? And he said, yes. I said, great. I'm giving you a check right now. I'm transferring funds right now to your account, to your charity foundation, so I can be able to give back to your people who you give back to. And that 2 minutes, that 2 minute transfer, that 2 minute conversation sparked into a relationship where Jordan just texted me about an hour ago. And he texts me at least once every 2 weeks. And we have each other on WhatsApp, and we have each other on Instagram. He's following 41 people out of 8 billion around the world, and I'm one of the 41 people that he's following. So once again, I had 2 minutes to impress this guy. So where am I going here? It's going to cost you 25,000 Rand to get to get to United. But are you so short-sighted that all you see is 25,000? Or are you thinking long-term where you're going to invest 25,000 Rand into a flight accommodation and, most important, a training ticket, get to that event and change the entire game? Let me tell you what happened in that 2-hour conversation with Jordan Belfort. That 2-hour conversation with Jordan Belfort, that lunch that Jordan and myself had, and where he invited me to his home, now has sparked into a business relationship that could potentially make our team millions, if not billions in the future, because of a 2-minute conversation and because of a small amount that was transferred to his charity organization. So once again, the average human being cannot see beyond their eyelashes, which is very sad because you only seen 25K. Here's the deal. What's the process? Well, the very first thing you want to do is book your actually United ticket. You want to take that ticket and post in the groups. Then you want to basically go out there and apply for your visa. When you apply for your visa, it generally takes about 4 weeks to get your visa, okay, or get an appointment. Over and above that, then you want to book your flights, and then you want to book your accommodation. But book your training ticket because VIP got sold out in a few minutes. So I need you to understand something. United is going to take place whether you like it or not. The only difference is, are you going to be in that arena? Are you going to show up? Are you going to benefit? Are you going to benefit of what's happening? Are you going to be a part of history? United is the event where they launch everything for the next 365 days that determines the next decade of World Ventures. So whilst we're on that, I want to talk to you about the rising star. A lot of people still don't understand it. They still don't get it. I want to make you understand it because I didn't get it in the beginning. Well, very simple. What is rising star? Rising star is 2-star. If you're a 2-star individual, a person that just got, so you got 6 new members on the left and 6 on the right, which is 2-star rep, or if you sign up, 12 personals yourself, okay, you now go out and achieve rising star. You make $200 on top of all other commissions. So think about it logically. You sign up for the 4 grows to 6 left and 6 right. Number 1, you cycled, you made $100. Number 2, you've made $80 in direct commission. Number 3, you've made $200 on rising star bonus. So when you get to 6 left and 6 right, you make plus minus $380. So I need you to understand something. I need you to understand. So firstly, it's 6 left, 6 right, it's $100 in the cycle. Then you're making $200 in Rising Star bonus. It's $300 in total plus $80 in direct commission. You made $380, about 4,500 Rand of getting to 6 left and 6 right. Once again, this is a promotion and it expires on the 15th of March 2019. So you want to maximize it. I want to see people where you, on the bottom right, it says catch a Rising Star World Ventures. I want you to cut that out and I want you to celebrate every person that now that actually goes out and achieves this. Anyone that goes out there and pops out Rising Star in the first day, second day, first week, first month, whatever it has to be. I want you to go out there and I want you to celebrate them on the Team Expansion WhatsApp groups and the Team Expansion Facebook page. And I want to see your name. When someone gets congratulated, I don't look at who's congratulated. I look at who's congratulating the individual. Because the person that's celebrating the individual shows me that that person is working. Because a Rising Star would never be who he is or who she is without the sponsor or the person that actually helped them. So if Dinah Modise or Tommy Sehone, or you got someone like Henry Moyo, or whoever's on this call right now, or Sheldon Detroit, that's congratulating his people over and over and over and over and over again, well, guess who I look at? I look at those people. I want to be able to see that they rising. I want to see that they stepping up. So whilst I want to take this off real quickly, also I want to tell you guys that, on Friday, there's a senior app and above training event, leadership meeting, Momentum 2019 sold out. But on Friday night, we generally have a, senior app and above leadership training followed by a ladies leadership training. So you got until Friday, 6 p.m. to pop out senior app. And you want to start promoting your people as soon as they qualify, because the more people you have in your team in that room, the more of a bonus training they get from Marcus Serra. And the two trainers, the more they want to come out of the event and go, all in. So just letting you know about that. Also, Friday will be the last day that you qualify for the Own the Stage promo. You have Friday until midnight. You can rank up to director, marketing director, RMD, NMD, and IMD. We're going to Cape Town. We're staying at one of the, I think, Southern Sun hotels, a 5-star hotel, if I'm not mistaken, at the V&A waterfront. It's going to be insane 2 nights. And you're going to hang out with some of my IMDs, myself, and a lot of other people out there. It's going to be crazy. We booked about 100-odd rooms. We have close to about 150 to 200 people showing up. Over and above that, I want to talk to you real quickly about, so welcome Philippines, because Philippines just launched. That's our 41st country that we launched in World Ventures. So if you know, here's my question to you. Who do you know in Philippines? Who do you know in Uganda? Who do you know in Zambia? That's the question you want to be able to ask your team members. You want to pick up the phone, you want to text or call and say, who do you know? It's all about who do you know. It's not where do you know people, it's who do you know in this country. So once again, you want to get your people on Zoom and you want to benefit as much as possible in launching the Philippines. There's already a big team. There's an IMD in Philippines already. During the pre-launch, you want to be able to go out there and have market share, scoop that up as fast as possible. I will be in Uganda. I'm actually at the airport right now, about to fly 6 to 7 hours to Uganda. I'll be in Kampala for 24 hours. I'll be doing 3 radio interviews, 3 TV interviews, and I'll be doing 4 back-to-back presentations with about 4,000 people, and I'll do a leadership breakfast meeting in the morning. So if you know people in Uganda, whether it's a guest or a member, I want to meet them. If they're in Team Expansion Worldwide, I want to meet them. So shoot me a private Facebook message or an Instagram message, or make sure you go out there and you contact one of your upline leaders who's a senior up and above, and they contact someone who contacts me, and eventually I want to find out how many people you have there so I can spend some time there. We don't have a big team, but we have a team there. I believe we have a marketing director in Kampala, which means that's my number one reason I'm going there. We're going to show 4,000 people World Ventures in literally 24 hours. I fly in, I landed in about 2 a.m. and I fly out the next morning at 2 a.m. as well. So back-to-back meetings out there in Kampala. Over and above that, I want to talk to you guys a bit about the new presentation we're launching. So I just shot a new presentation video, which is about 6 to 7 minutes, and it will launch no later than Sunday, at the view from the edge. There will be 2 presentation videos. There'll be one which is just for Africa. Then there'll be another one which is outside Africa, which is your international market. And then I've also shot a brand new fast start training, which is incredible because all of that's going to be loaded on the Team Expansion Worldwide app. You'll be able to get that. It'll be really and truly insane. It's a brand new, fresh look with new pricing. It's going to take your business to the next level. Our last video we shot took us to 40,000 new members. This video right now, I'm expecting it to take us to 900,000 members and put us at 1 million+ people. So, well, guess what? That also benefits you on the Impact 1 Billion website, because www.impact1billion.com, the minute you jump on from Sunday onwards, it's going to ask you which region is your guest from. And your guest is going to pick either Africa, Europe, North America, South America, or even Asia. Now, here's the key factor. If they pick Africa, the Africa format presentation will pop up with Africa testimonials. If they pick Europe, the Europe one will pop up with European testimonials. If they pick Asia, the Asian one will pop up. So once again, it'll be tailor-made to each and every continent. And this is where we scale our growth to 1 million people. Mark my words, www.impact1billion.com will look totally different come Sunday next week at Momentum 2019. I'm also updating the Team Expansion Worldwide app this week. I'm spending a lot of time with my IT team to get some things done, to make it more scalable, more easy, more simple, and more faster for you. Over and above that, in the presentation I'm about to walk you through in the next few minutes, I'm just letting you know you will see success stories. You'll see senior success stories, director success stories, marketing director success stories. I will be removing the success stories if you are not plugged into Momentum. So if you're a marketing director and you don't book for Momentum and come to Momentum, or then obviously you're gonna have to take your slide off because we're only focusing on people. See, my deal is this: I cannot get my team to edify you if you're not all in. I cannot get my team to edify you, lift you up, and give you the credibility if you're not all in. If you've also dropped rank once again, unfortunately, I can't put you on the slide. At the end of the day, I need you to understand this is a real physical business. The pressure's on you. The pressure was on me as well. Now the pressure's on you. So let's talk about, the Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we have a 9 p.m. presentation, which is called Score in 24. We have space for 1,000 people. I need you to understand. That you need to get 1,000 people on there as a group, as a team. There's no way we can get 200 people on. There's no way we can get 400 people, 500, no. My RMDs and above will be present on the calls, including marketing directors, and I need 1,000. I don't know how you're gonna do it. I don't know what you're gonna do, but the key factor is understanding you need to get 1,000. So this is how it works. Every time you show the plan to someone, immediately, whether it's a one-on-one presentation, whether it's a two-on-one presentation, or whether it's a home event, you need to take those people and put them on Impact 1 Billion the same night. When I see 400 people on Impact 1 Billion every night, you know what it tells me? Only 400 people got exposed to the World Venture presentation today, which out of 93,000 people is ridiculously low. We need to follow the system. The system is every one of my leaders firstly needs to be on the webinar every single night at 9 p.m., whether you're doing a home event or not. Home event starts at 6, starts at 7, starts at 8, but never at 9. Plug in and make sure you have access to, and here's the deal. If my marketing directors and RMDs are not on, well then guess what? You're not qualified to tell your team to be on. If you're not setting the example, you're not qualified to tell your team to set the example. So I'm just making you understand at the end of the day, you need to be the person who moves your feet so people can follow. When I was broke, when I was barely an IMD, when I was barely a rank, when I barely had team members, I was following the system. I was very coachable. I was doing exactly what needed to be done. Well, guess what? This is what we need to go back to, guys. So Score in 24, Monday to Saturday, and then Sunday we have the training at presentation at 9 p.m. and followed by training with IMDs. I've got the schedule. It'll be sent out, but the key factor is understanding. Once again, I need 1,000 people on that call. There's only 926 people on this call right now. It's a shame that this was not maxed out at 1,000, in the first 2 minutes that the webinar started off. That means you haven't promoted it right. And here's the deal, guys. I want to show you something. And I told this at Park Hotel. I said when I hit IMD for the very first time, I chased the IMD ring. When I hit double IMD, I chased the double IMD ring. When I hit triple IMD, I chased the triple IMD ring. And now I'm quadruple IMD, and there's so much more to than just the rings. I don't wear my ring anymore. I don't wear any of my rings anymore. Why? Because there's more to it. It's like if you want a car, there's more to a car. You know, at first you're going to chase a BMW. Well, guess what? What's better than the BMW? You're going to go from 1, 3, 5, 7 series, etc. Then an M Sport. Well, there's always another level. So I'm making you understand something. That if you're an individual that is, you run your business around your title, and you run your business and you make your title make you rather than you making the title, then you're not a leader. A leader is actually someone that's going out and physically doing presentations every single night. A leader is someone that's actually jumping on the webinars, jumping on and playing team. I'm telling you, you're not a leader if you're not jumping on the webinars. I'm telling you, you're not a leader if you're not in the home events every single night. I'm telling you, you're not a leader if you're not doing three-way calls every single night. I'm telling you, you're not a leader when the messages goes into the senior and above group, and you're not the first person to take that message and post it in all other WhatsApp groups, and you're not a leader. You know what you are? You're a titled leader. You let the title make you rather than you making the title. And I see it happen all the time. People are wings qualified. Title's gone to the head. People are marketing director. That's why you've been marketing director for years. Title's gone to your head. Get in, get out. Get in, get out. Don't make it about you. Make it about your team. So I want to take this off as well. Let's talk about the WhatsApp group whilst we're here. The WhatsApp groups is designed, we've moved away from Telegram, by the way. So if you have a home event, I want you posting in the WhatsApp group. If you have a presentation, I want you posting in the WhatsApp group. If you need a testimonial, I want you posting it in the WhatsApp group. If you need something, I want you to post in the WhatsApp group. Don't ask me, don't ask your upline. Post it in the WhatsApp group. If you need a testimonial, if you need something that you can't answer, and whoever answers first, well, cool. You got a success story posted in the WhatsApp group. It's all about the WhatsApp groups. But here's the deal. When something is posted like the 9 p.m. webinar every single day, I need you to take that and spread it from the groups to all the other groups. Here's the deal. If you're an IMD and you see the message first in the senior group before anyone else, I want you to be the very first person to copy, paste, and send. Here's the deal, man. You can't act bigger than the game. Let me tell you why some of you won't make it for long term. You won't be here long term. Let me tell you why. Some of you have been the same rank since the last few presidents has been around. I'll tell you why. Because you go out there and you feel like you've arrived. There's 935 people on this webinar right now, and there's about 90,000 people that will watch this webinar in the next few days and hours. No one has arrived, not even me. No one has made it, not even me. No one has stepped up to where they deserve to be, not even me. I am no one yet. And if I'm telling you that, then who are you to think you've made it, you've arrived? IMD and you arrived? No, you haven't. No, you haven't. Made $1 million in World Ventures, cool. Do you have $1 million cash in the bank? Because then I consider you a millionaire. Hit the $1 million ring. Well, if you don't have $1 million in the bank, you're not a millionaire. You in R&D, cool, no problem. So what? Go chase the next rank. I got people that's about to pop double IMD in the next few days, weeks in fact. And here's a key factor. A few months ago, this guy, Tommy, and his wife, Tilly, were nowhere in the game. Once again, came from around, outworking everyone. I'm telling you right now, Tommy and his wife, my brother and sister, will undoubtedly be the #1 earner in team expansion worldwide until someone catches them. I'm telling you right now, Dinah's right there. And a lot of people like Zampi and Shania are there too. I got JC and Charmaine that's stepping up. I got Dirk and Sherilyn who cycled about 9-10 times last week. Sally's not going to sleep. I know that for a fact. There's a lot of leaders on this call right now. You're going to be surpassed by other people. And this is a conversation that you and I are having right here. So let's talk a bit about this slide. 149.99, excluding VAT. I need you guys to understand something. When I joined World Venture, it was $365 US. Some people join at $365. Well, you appreciate $99 when it was $99. You appreciate $149.99 now that it's $149.99. You even appreciate the 25% discount at $214 when it was $214. But you know what the key fact is? The people who purchased the $99 membership, mentally it's taken them out the game. The people who purchased the $99 are waiting right now for the promo to come back. It's not coming back. I'm telling you, it's not coming back. It will never come back. So $149, stay in the game. It's a mental shift. It's a mental shift. Stop selling these phones for $1,000. Start selling your business for $149.99. It's up to you to cast enough vision for South Africa to buy in. For Africa to buy in. I'm telling you right now, get ready. Some of you guys are going to be left behind. So let's go straight to the presentation. This is a new presentation. We're about to launch this thing very soon. And most importantly, I want to talk to you. So if you got a pen and paper, the presentation is summed up into 4 parts. Number 1, introduction. So if you're doing a home event, the host needs to give the introduction. If you're doing a one-on-one, give an introduction. If you're doing a 2-on-1, well, guess what? The introduction is consisted as the edification. Okay? So the introduction is not more than 2 minutes, 120 seconds. 2 minutes max. Write that down. Intro, 2 minutes. Then you're going to press play on the video. The video is going to take you 7 minutes max. You don't have control of the video, but the video is going to take you 7 minutes. You're sitting at 9 minutes in total. The PowerPoint I'm about to show you right now is exactly 7 minutes and not more. If you're going over 7 minutes, you're making this about you. Here's the deal. As we speak right now, I laugh when people create their own slides. I laugh when people go out there and create their own things. I keep quiet about it, but I laugh about it. Who's got the duplication? Team expansion worldwide. Who's got the duplication? Team expansion worldwide. Who's genuinely making the money? My team expansion worldwide leaders. Why would you ever want to create a new PowerPoint or edit your slides? So what? Make it duplicatable. There's one language and everyone needs to speak the exact same language. We cannot confuse anyone. Every night on Zoom, there will only be one presentation used. There is no need for another one. I use this to get to quadruple IMD. If you use your presentation, you might just get to senior app. You might just get to director. You might just get to marketing director or RMD. But why not use a formula that I've used to get me to IMD times 4 and about plus minus 400 away from IMD times 5? Why not use the same formula? I don't use the best slides. That's why I get the most duplication. The best slides confuses people. Confuses people. When your slides are not so professional, well, guess what? That's when you have the most duplication, because these students can believe they can do it too. PowerPoint is 7 minutes max, which means if you look at it, there's 22 slides I'm about to show you right now, which include success stories. Okay? That means 77 seconds per slide. Tick, tick, tick. Whenever you're talking, I want you to write this down. So what? Write that down. So what? Whenever you talk about anything on a slide, don't ever let your guest sitting in the room say, so what? Oh, so what he's driving an Aston Martin? So what he's living in that home? So what he's going out there and he had IMD times, you know, or he's got X amount of people. But when my team edifies me, it's not a so what. When I'm edifying myself, it is a so what. That's why I edify my team. Don't ever put yourself in a position where it's so what. Don't ever make it all about you. Okay? And then in the end, the 4th part is either testimonials or 3-way calls. So you're either doing 1 or 2. You're doing a live testimonial in the home event, or you're doing 3-way calls where you pick up the phone and you're calling someone for a 3-way call. Okay? In total, 2 minutes for the intro, 7 minutes for the press play, 7 minutes for the PowerPoint, and about plus minus 1 to 2 minutes if it's a 3-way call. That makes it about 17 minutes in total. If it's live testimonials, let's take it to 20 minutes max. If you're going over 20 minutes, it's game over. Now, this is what's going to happen in the next few presentations. I want my leaders to take out their phone and I want you to start timing your presenters. If they're 1 minute over 20, show it to them. That's it, nothing else. In the back of the room, when no one's looking, I want you to raise your hand and do this, which means 20 minutes and it's all about you. This is all about you. If you're going over 20 minutes, it's all about you. Watch and learn. I'm going to time myself right now. Okay? I'm going to time myself right now because I'm doing this presentation for you from scratch. Okay? Exclude the 7-minute video. I'm doing the presentation from scratch. I'm going to time myself from scratch. Okay? We're going to walk you through this right now. Okay? Exactly how I do a one-on-one. Exactly how I do a two-on-one. Exactly how I do a home event. Okay? 3, 2. So I just did an introduction for 2 minutes. Okay? I just played the 7-minute video. Now I'm going to walk you through the PowerPoint and I've got 7 minutes in total. Okay? Let's walk you through it. Once you get started off with our company, you're going to share this with your very first 2 people. And once you share it with 2 friends, well, guess what's going to happen? Okay, you're now going to qualify for the Mega Rockstar trip. Okay, you qualify for it, which means you got to pay $249, 3,479 Rand per person for 3 days and 2 nights to attend. Okay, when you get 2 more on top of the initial 2, well, guess what? You book the trip and we reimburse you back for the trip. We pay you to go on that trip. Once again, people are clapping in the background. Okay, 1 second. Sorry about that. I just got to go back. We got 2 more slides. We're just going to start. Just 1 second, guys. I'm going to pause this in the meantime. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay. I'm going to start again here. Once you get started with our company, step number 1 is you're going to enroll 2 friends and family. You're now going to qualify for the Mega Rockstar trip, 3 days and 2 nights. It costs $249, 3,500 Rand per person, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and your activities included. Step number 2 is to add 2 more. Now you book for the trip and we reimburse you back your money. Basically, we pay you to go on this trip. Okay. This is Robert Kiyosaki. He says the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. Who would agree? Please raise your hand. Okay. When you get started with our company, you're also going to share this with your friends and family. Once you share this with 1 friend, okay, you're now going to make $20 in cash. That's $280. You can do this as many times as you want to. You can do this once, twice. I've done it over 700 times. So next step is to add 3 more on top of the initial one, which is 4 in total. And now you make $80 in cash, but we give you the trip for free once again. Okay, then you're going to get to 12 people in your entire team. You've only showed this to 4 out of the 12. There's 7.3 billion people around the world. You now achieve 2-star rep and you make 3,920 Rand once off. The next step is 3-star rep, 24 people in your team. You only introduced it to the same 4 people. Now you make $580, 8,120 Rand. Have you made your money back? Are you in profit? Do you have a free membership? Great. The first rank in our company of residual income is called Senior Rep, which is 60 gold members in your team or 30 platinum members. You only showed it to 4. You can't stop 4 from sharing this with the world. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. Now you achieve Senior Rep. Average commissions per month is about 7,000 Rand per month. Remember, you've only showed it to 4. We have 1,000 people in our entire team who's done that. This is Clint, and I'm talking about a quick success story. Okay, next rank, director, 180 gold members or 90 platinum. Same 4 people. Your average monthly income is 28,000 Rand a month. We've got 250 people who have done that. If we can help 250, we can help you. This is DJ Switch. He's also a multi-award winning DJ. Next rank, marketing director, 400 gold or 200 platinum. Same 4 people. Average monthly income, 70,000 Rand a month. You've only showed it to 4. We've helped 90 people do that in the past few years. Henry Moore, you're an IT professional. Next rank, regional marketing director, 900 gold or 450 platinum. Same 4 people. You can't stop the 4 from sharing this with the world. Average income is 140,000 a month, 14,000 a month for a car, and on top of that, we send you to an all-inclusive yearly incentive trip to Mexico. We've helped 30 people do that in our team so far. This is some of our regional marketing directors, and I'll pick 1 story and I'll tell them about that 1 story. That's it. Okay, national marketing director, 1,800 gold or 900 platinum. Same 4 people. Average commissions per month is 280,000 a month.
You get a car bonus of $21,000 a month and an all-inclusive RMD yearly incentive trip. We've helped 15 people do that in the past few months. This is Charles and Majoba. They're in IT and she's a full-time mom. Next rank in the company, international marketing director. This is the top, the pinnacle. 3,000 gold or 1,500 platinum. Same 4 people. Average monthly income is about 700,000 a month. You get a car bonus, you get a home bonus, and you get an all-inclusive yearly incentive trip. We've helped 11 people do this so far. Okay, this is some of my IMDs. You'll pick one story once again. This guy has hit the top rank of the company 4 times. His name is SASHIN GOVENDER. He's mentoring, coaching us, and helping us. Sir Richard Branson says, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes, learn how to do it later. This guy owns one of the biggest airlines around the world. He has no clue on how to fly planes. He owns one of the biggest brands around the world, and yet he's a university dropout. He shows if he can do it, so can we. There's 4 different memberships. The first membership is your gold membership only, which is $280, 3,800 Rand, and a monthly fee of $41, 570 Rand. Then you have the gold plus the rep, the platinum, and the platinum plus the rep. Out of all 4 memberships, I just want you to focus on number 1 today. Don't look at anything else. Once you get started off number 1, we're going to help you get 4 people. Once we help you get 4, you're now qualified to upgrade to the gold plus the rep. But we're running a promotion right now. If you get 4 people in your first 30 days, we pay you to upgrade to the business side. Never in the world will you ever go out there and we will pay someone else will pay you to own your own business. The same 4 people will waive the monthly fee. If you join tonight and only tonight, we're running a 60% discount on the membership, which is $149.99, $2,100 plus VAT. You look at about $2,400 in total, where you can own your own business in 41 countries worldwide. We will help you. We will mentor you. We will coach you. Why do you want to sign up right now? There's 2 teams. There's a left team and a right team. The first person that says yes, we're going to put them on the left team. The second person that says yes, we're going to put them on the right team. The third person that says yes, we cannot create a third team. We have to take number 3 and we have to put it below number 1. If number 3 puts us in front of 1,000 people that joins, number 1 has got 1,001 people in their team. So are you ready to get started? Boom, done. 5 minutes, 31 seconds. I said 7 minutes, but I'm keeping it down to the T, nothing else. Focused. Here's the deal. If you are going out there and doing the presentation and there's live testimonials in the room, there's no need to focus on each success story. And once again, if there is no live testimonials in the room, then you can focus on each success story. But if you're going over 7 minutes on this PowerPoint, it's all about you and no one else. We're done. We wrap the entire thing up. And that's the reason why I've shown so many people, because there's no need for me to go beyond 7 minutes. Now I'm telling you right now, we're going to send this video out. We're going to send a new PowerPoint out. We're going to send a new presentation out with a new application forms. Some of you will be coachable. Some of you won't. Get an iPhone. If you don't have an iPhone, get one. Make sure the presentation is on your iPhone. When you go to Keynote, you have it here. You literally just go here and you open up your PowerPoint. You flip your screen. You plug the earphones in people's ears and you show the presentation like normal. Here's it right here. And you just press next and you play the video. And the video plays like normal. If you don't have an iPhone, use your laptop. But at the end of the day, the question is this: how long will it take you to do a presentation? You got to understand something. There's 8 billion people around the world. If the presentation is all about you and you're going an hour per presentation, well, let me tell you what's going to happen. Let me tell you what's going to happen. You're going to show people your entire lifetime. You're about to lose. You're about to lose. And you're about to get left behind. I don't want you to get left behind. I want you to be coachable, trainable, teachable. Get this presentation. Let's go to work. This recording will be sent to the entire team. Mark my words. Love you guys, but you're going to get left behind if you don't participate in our system. Team Expansion Worldwide will be the fastest growing team worldwide. Mark my words, with or without you. I want you in our team. 4 eyes, always better than 2. 2 mouths, always better than 1. 4 hands, always better than 2. Let's partner up together. And most importantly, let's partner up as a team, because individuals don't win. You didn't go marketing director individually. You didn't go R&D individually. You didn't go IMD individually. You didn't go wins qualified individually. You went there with your team. Your team is going to get you to the next level. God bless.